morning and welcome to my channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm going to make some fabric washi and some of my own DIY normal washi. Different ways to make it. This is some fabric washi I've made. Put them all aside, and this is some of the normal washi that I've made. Now there's this part here, I tried cutting it with the Tim Holtz decal edge and it didn't work. And I also tried cutting it with some decal edge scissors. It didn't work. So I'm not doing that. I'll start off with the normal washi. And what I've done is I print on some parchment paper. And then I have two types of double-sided tape. So, and I just lay it down like this, and then I just cover the whole lot. I do about that much in the double-sided, in the thicker one, and then I carry on with the thinner one as well. So that's quite straightforward. So it comes out looking like this. So then I just, one of the other things you need to do, as you can see, I've kept a very small gap between each of them so that you then, when you come to use it, you cut it in that gap like that. And you have a thin washi there. And again, you cut it down in the gap. And then you've got a thick washi here, thicker washi here, and it's great. It tears lovely, this does, so it's great for using for that. And then the second one, I use the fabric washi. I use carpet tape. Yes, I've stolen marks. We've been putting rugs down, and to keep them from sliding on the tiles, we've been using carpet tape. And yes, I stole it from him. And I've got various pieces of material. I've fabric, there's scraps, and there's some I've just cut off the edges. And then also I'm going to have a go with it, with this. And this is, I've printed on tea dyed, I've got an old white sheet which I dyed with tea, and I've printed on it. So I'm going to have a go with putting this down on here. Now, to do that with this, what I've found is I've put that on there. No, not there. Like that. And what I'm doing is I use a oh dear, bone folder. This bone folder I've got, and I just, in some cases I do need to pull it back a bit and really push it down like that. And then I'm just going to snip here, so it's just over the edge. And just tear down. It's not tearing very well, is it? I'll snip that off there. I do find when you've used print on tea dyed paper, on tea dyed, I'll have to see, it doesn't really matter when you're doing fabric washi if it doesn't look brilliant, because I use, it's all the shabby sort of side of vintage look. But one of the things I have found when I've printed on tea dyed, tea dyed fabric, is that it does break. It sounds weird, but when you tear it, it doesn't go where it's supposed to go all the time. As you see there, I've lost a bit there, but I mean, that doesn't bother me. And then one of the other pieces like this, I will get the washi roughly down in the middle. Let's take that off there. Then I get my where are they? Here, my crimping scissors. Before I do that, I will flatten this down. You see how much better this is than the tea dyed. It depends what look you're looking for. And then I just go down the edge like this, trim it up. So that it looks like that. I've now got some various pieces of fabric washi. I'm just going to show you what I do. Now, I've got these, so it's the wide carpet tape, double-sided, and then these double-sided tapes as well. And I'll take a piece from here, and I'm not worried about whether it's straight or not, etc. I've got this little notebook here. And I was thinking I could put some. Now, the only problem I have is actually getting the backing off. Like that. Maybe I'll stick a piece just down the side here. You see, so it's great. It adds another texture to what you've got here. Anyway, I'll put that there. Thanks very much for watching. I hope just a very quick, easy tutorial, and I'm sure lots of people have done this before and have used these ways before. I don't know, let me know what you use for your fabric washi if you make it yourself, but it is quite simple to do. It's just a pity about when you rip it, it doesn't rip. Or maybe one of the other things you could do is just leave this for a while, overnight, so make sure it is well down. But I think it's because it's tea dyed material. I do find sometimes when I rip it, it's difficult to work with. Anyway, thanks again, and don't forget to hit that like button and the notification bell, and subscribe if you haven't already, be great. And thanks very much for coming along with me. Thank you, bye.